Boo. Hello, welcome to All Things Chadwick. Good evening, ghosts and goblins and ghouls. I hope everyone's had a beautiful October day. Today is the 5th of October. Just like we say every time the month rolls over. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already the 5th. I can't believe it's already the 20th. But indeed, it seemed like a few days ago, we were just hitting September and we were headed on vacation. And boom, 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 here we are. Weeks and weeks have gone by. So October is off to an interesting start. Today was, I think, 77, 78 degrees here in good old South Central Kentucky. And tonight it is going to be like 38 or 39. And we're expecting our first frost this weekend. So we'll definitely be taking more outdoor plants and things into the basement and probably cover a few things outside and a few last things that we want to harvest from the garden too. We've already started winterizing some of our outdoor animals, you know, poultry and rabbits and anyway, outdoor, you know, some of our farm animals. Excuse me, I had me a couple of little tatas, little gin. Kind of helps on these cold evenings when you're get a little bit of that. You need to clear out your sinuses. Halloween is coming and we're excited. I heard one of the Philharmonic orchestras playing March of the Funeral Marionettes earlier this afternoon on my playlist, and I thought that'd be great just to kind of gloss across the piano with the camera and show some of the things and play that little ditty that most people know from the Alfred Hitchcock series many years ago. He used that as his prelude music to his show and postlude music every week. So that was a great old piece. Anyway, it's been a good day. I hope you are having good days. And one thing that made today really great was the fact that last night I got a message from a darling friend of ours that we don't see nearly enough. And she asked if we were going to be around any this week. And I said, absolutely. What's up? And she said that she would come by for a visit. And, you know, we often invite ourselves to each other's home, you know, just to kind of see what's going on, or, you know, come by when you have a chance. But, you know, life gets busy, days go by, months go by, and we don't do that. So she actually had an opportunity to come by and visit us today. And we had a great visit indoors and outdoors in the garden and the animals, and Gabrielle's crazy about her. She has babysat Gabrielle before when we've been on little adventures, overnight trips and so forth. Anyway, I'll stop right here to show you a picture or two, and a little video snippet of our adorable friend, Terry with an I. This is an impromptu visit, even though it was a planned visit, but we weren't necessarily planning on appearing. But we have a special visitor here at our house today, and Gabrielle is especially thrilled. It's Miss Terry. Hello, Terry. Hi. So I just wanted to say hello to everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Miss Terry. Well, I'm sure that some of you may recognize Terry, you know, if you're residents of this area. But Terry worked at a local establishment that I frequented years ago, but I can't really remember if I saw her. I didn't know her then, but I don't really remember if I ever really saw her or encountered her. But then several years ago, we met through friends and different people, and we just connected immediately. And we're not these friends that talk every day or talk every week or sometimes even every month, but we do check in at least every month or two on text or Facebook Messenger, or send little videos or funny things. And we are lovers of nature, tree huggers, and gardening, flowers. We're just, she is a big fan of hiking and camping and cabins, and she has lots of friends that she does that kind of thing with. And she's very artsy. kind of like we are, and we could just sit and talk for hours and hours and hours. And we did spend some good quality time together today, laughing and telling stories, and even teared up a little bit over Hocus Pocus and, you know, just memories and things. So it was a really good day. I hope you have an opportunity to catch up with old friends from time to time, which reminded me of a good friend of mine, a really good friend that I actually had an opportunity to meet about 5 years ago. And now we have been pretty good, close friends. I mean, really good friends, but, you know, close friends for all that time. And we see each other at least once, sometimes twice a week, and we work together. And his name is Charlie. And he just happens to be a minister. On Sunday, his message, don't ask me what it was based on out of the Bible. I don't remember. I could look it up. Or you can look at Glasgow Presbyterian, the website, on YouTube and listen to his message. It's a great message. I play the piano a little bit and our violinist plays. We do a duet. So, but aside from that, his message was on friendship. And I've thought a lot about friendship as I've communicated with some of my friends, old, new, and in between this week. And the points of his message were that some people come into our life for a reason. Some people come into our life for a season. And some people come into our life for ever, for our entire life. And, you know, then he gave examples of that, but I'll just give my own little examples. I'm not trying to replicate his, what he talked about last week, but it was really good. You know, we've all had people that show up for a reason, a particular reason. Not that we choose them or seek them out, but they're just there when we need them. And they may be there just for 5 minutes, but play a vital role in whatever we're dealing with. Maybe you have a little traffic altercation or something, and some stranger comes up and they have a phone and they can call the police officer for you, and they're there with you to help you deal with the stress of, you know, some little accident or fender bender or whatever. And they just made a difference to you, and thank you so much, and do you live here in town? And oh, yeah. And then 3 months later, you would never remember their name, and you never see them again. You never run into them at the local market or whatever, but they served a purpose and they were for a reason. Other people, again, for a reason, may be around for 3 months, 6 months, for a season. It's kind of like, and I think he mentioned people that maybe we work with. Oh, I've been there 13 years, and so has Gary, or so has Becky, 13 years. And oh gosh, we had lunch, and we would sometimes meet after work for a drink, or we would go see a movie with a bunch of us. And oh my gosh, we were just close, and we would just share secrets about our husbands, or, you know, things, you know, family things. And oh my God, and I haven't seen her, and gosh, it's probably been 10 years since I don't even know where she lives now. But you know, you can get so close, and those friends are important to you, and you impact them and they impact you, and you have little little scuffles occasionally or whatever, but you know, it's good, and then it's over. So it's for a season. Like I said, if it's for, you know, 6 months or 6 years or whatever, and then people that tend to be around for a long time, like forever. Like you even feel like, gosh, I must have known you in a former life. Those people stick with you through thick and thin. When you have spinach in your teeth and they don't even tell you. When you grieve. When, you know, and I'm not just talking about a husband or a wife. You know, some of us managed to have a friend that we met in kindergarten, and you're still friends almost 50 years later. I think my mom's best friend, they've been friends for probably nearly 60 years or so, and still go to lunch, still go out to dinner. You know, I can't imagine that anything would ever come up that would cause that friendship to be severed. So some people just stick around for a long time. Now that doesn't mean you're always thrilled. Sometimes you may wish that they weren't sticking around, but then you need them and you know you can count on them. So I'm grateful for all those kinds of people in my life. The people that immediately are there when I need something, even if it's just for a reason, a particular reason. The people that have been there through seasons of my life when I've been learning and changing and adapting and evolving into who I am today. And I'm certainly grateful for the few people, few of them also being family members, but a few people, particularly friends, who've been around forever. And there's probably a few that I just don't know what I would do without. And back to Terry. Terry's gonna be around a long time. So she's a mighty great gal, and I sure love her and appreciate her and all my close friends. We were talking about friend circles, and I know that we all have circles of people, and sometimes those circles are really big, like maybe people that we're just associated with in the business world or our work or career world, and then circles that are just maybe even civic organizations or a religious organization or a club that we're involved in, and you know, we see them once a week. And then there's also our, like what I consider to be just my friend circle, and it's pretty small. A lot of people think, Chadwick, you know so many people. Yeah, but it's not like we do things together. You know, we just have a few, count them on one hand, maybe two, if I thought about our entire family. You know, just a few people that we're really close to, and that works for us, and we like it. So it's funny that my camera is wanting to focus, you know, put the little square and recognize my face, but it's also wanting to recognize Bartholomew back here, or Dorothy, or whatever he happens to be today. He may be trans because he's a he, they, she, it kind of person, I believe. Let's see, what are you? Can you tell can you tell from the teeth? I don't think so. Anyway, some of you are thinking, wow, is that real? Sounds a little plasticky to me. But anyway, I'm just sitting here, folks. I had the tweezers out. I'm eating my wool of bat with the tweezers like cotton candy and drinking dry gin. And I wish all of you a happy Halloween as the season draws close. Just about 25 more days to get your costume ready. I hope you have a great night. I will be making chili soon. And I'm thinking about doing something kind of fun soon too on these videos. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or next week, but I've got some just fun ideas, kind of comic ideas coming up. So please talk to me, communicate. Please, whatever you do, don't close this without subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you don't have an account yet, make an account, subscribe to me. And share and comment and Feliz Noche and all that stuff. Good night. I'll talk to you soon. I just blowed out the candles. I should have used the snapper, but anyway, for those of you that have never met Archibald, that's our jester, Archibald. He's from the 1930s, and we love him. Good night.